We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender, and it's all about the young police from Jamaica, seeing Young Police Channel. Big up yourself, Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Blessed love, Rastafari.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madness. Moving on to our video. As we have always stated that, whenever we're starting a new video, always look at your LCD. Yes, and you are seeing it at the front. The cop killer. Yes, he has been caught. Trying to leave Jamaica. But we want you to look at this man. This man is wanted for murder too. His name is Javon Pinnock. Yeah, man. And Javon Pinnock, the NYP, won this Jamaican for the murder of Javon Jemison. They call him Blingers. Unprovoked and murder the youth. Yeah, man, shoot him in the face and say, P-hole, as Jamaicans are people in the Caribbean are people who understand Jamaican dialect. When somebody call a P-hole, that is not a nice hole. Yes, it's nice still enough for men, you understand what I'm saying, for enter, but in terms of a man, I refer to you as that. They don't mean the good one, they mean say the one there. You understand, so. And that's what I'm saying, and send the youth to the departure lounge. Just like that. And now, although he claims him big and bad and a killer is running. So we want to, long run child catch, we want to put some brakes on this man. You understand? Yeah, so we have some good news, to report, good news, that our killer, cop killer, the man who killed Corporal Christopher Smith, he's no longer here. Yeah, he's, when I say here, he's not no longer on the street. Yeah, man, he was caught by the police. Yeah, man, en route to go in. Yeah, man, Salime, Fitzgerald. Man, en route to go to Bahamas. Yeah, man, Bahamas. Salime, Fitzgerald, OC Smigel, OC Slime, OC Old Man Joe. He's the one that killed Corporal Christopher Smith, And guess what? That he has been receiving support, comfort, and who, provide him with the tickets. Where's the policeman's gun? Well, let's see how things is going to fare out, because justice has to be done, and it has to be done swiftly. You understand? So Corporal Smith's suspect, the cop killer suspect taken into custody at Norman Manley International Airport. The fight against criminality in Jamaica took a significant turn on Wednesday as law enforcement officers intercept and detain a suspect in the brutal killing of Police Corporal Christopher Smith. This arrest, carried out at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston, marks a critical moment in pursuit of justice for a fallen officer who gave his life in the line of duty. Oh, that's the boy Corporal Smith really give him life. Yeah, him give him life on them thing there. You don't do them thing there. I don't know who training these cops, but what kind of training them receive, but from my days in when I was training, some things that I've seen these police officers have done, it just boggle the minds. You wonder who trained these guys, because the things that they have taught me at the Jamaica Police Academy still stay with me to this day, and it have saved my life so many times. You understand? I remember I have a schoolmate and a squaddy, batchmate named Howard Dixon. And if he had used the training that they had trained him, they couldn't kill him that Friday night along the train line, walking from Waterford to Gregory Park. Yeah, man, Howard Dixon, schoolmate, used to go to Mary's College. You understand? So that's why I would tell us that training is very important. If he had used his training, man would be alive to the day. But although the killers that was a Friday night, and by Saturday, police got them. Now this man killed the policeman last week, Friday night, and at airport them catch him. That goes to show you, say, things in Jamaica get worse. Down from bad to it, I get worse to worse. That will show you, say, the level of criminality or people in Jamaica protect them. You understand? So, Corporal Smith, ultimate untimely death, has left the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the wider community in a state of grief and outrage. Known as a dedicated and courageous officer, he was more than a protector of the law. He was a father, a husband, and a role model in his community. His loss is a stark reminder of the dangers faced daily by those who stand as the last line of defense against lawlessness in the country. And because he don't really have that link, because he didn't have that link, yeah, him not really connected in a criminal world like Whopper. Yeah, man, Whopper killed Mandez over a month, and we're supposed to do a follow-up story on that car, Whopper. So, unfortunately, Whopper, well, we are telling you on them thing. You understand? As we tell you, say, phone a two-way radio, The phone is a two-way radio. So this last is a stark reminder of the danger faced daily by those who stand in the line of defense against lawlessness in Jamaica. The tragedy of Smith's death resonates deeply with a certain segment of the nation grappling with the growing audacity of criminality. And criminals who do not only disrupt life, but now target the very individuals sworn to protect and serve. The suspect capture at one of the Jamaica's busiest international gateways sends a powerful message. There is no safe haven for those who attack the fabric of law and order. While attempting to flee justice, the individual was apprehended through the coordinated effort of law enforcement and the airline, a testament to the relentless dedication of the JCF. They haven't given us any more information if he was using his correct name, but more or less him not using his correct name because it was out there. So say a different documentation, and you might forget charge him for all of that and all kind of things. Dangerous boy, this, So it all depends. You might go half a tree. Half a tree not stay like south, I don't know if they have a remand center. You understand? So while attempting to flee justice, the individual was apprehended through the coordinated effort of law enforcement and a testament to the relentless dedication of the JCF. So this moment underscores the importance of vigilance, intelligence sharing, and a united front in the battle against crime. It's a reminder to all that the rule of law prevails, and those who dare to challenge it will be held accountable. In Jamaica, say them now have a death penalty again, because you have two political parties that are very sympathetic to criminals. But I tell you, say, instead of we are regressing, and that's what I'm saying. It seems like after Jamaica was handed over, we have people that really love Jamaica. Now, you see people that go to University of the West Indies, that liberal institution destroy Jamaica. And that's why we say that these people encourage crime and these people sympathetic to criminals. Yeah, man. I see him University Prime Minister attend where I tell you, University of the West Indies. Every time and time they have mass shooting, him come out and talk tough, and that's all him do. Nothing else. And guess what? The worst part about it is that the PMP, them have no interest in that and them thing. So they just make the labor right them go and talk And them not say nothing. That's them bread and butter. Murder, murder, murder. Killing, killing, killing. Well, I tell you that. So citizens are encouraged to come forward with any information that could shed light on this case. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is now calling on every Jamaican to play their part in this critical investigation. I'm going to talk and talk honestly. Whether I don't care who want to vex. The people who are at the gas station, why would they want to put them life on the line for a system that is beneficial to this criminal? Why? Why would they want to do that? Because the next thing, the criminal lawyer is going to get the address of the witnesses and all of these things. Why you would want to do that? I play right in a criminal, and so all them have to do, them have to go work with the camera and all of these things. That's it. Because anyone who dare, who are going to root up themselves from them community, if you go testify for one policeman will get killed. I don't like back in the days where you were seen as an hero by doing that. Now you're seen as an informer. You have to leave. You can't stay. How do you if you go testify against somebody who kill a police officer? I said Jamaica reach this point in time, this juncture, you know. So honestly, as I said before and I say again, I don't care what people want to say. I hate criminal with a passion, but in the same breath you have to think about the person or persons who's going to put their life on the line. Because number one, them not again are going to protect yourself, so you have to depend on your own. Who want to live like that when you walk on a fret if you are dead? I've spoken to many people since I've been sitting behind this mic, and people have told me how many times who are on witness protection program, how them treat them. So they are the one, you know, both political party. They are the one why Jamaica is in this quagmire. And one I try dig it out, and the next one I try pull it down. Because whether or not you want to believe it, you know, Britain not done with Jamaica, you know. It's just like how France makes sure that Haiti fail. Britain want to make sure that Jamaica is just like Haiti. Most of them don't understand this, what is happening. So this is more than a request. It's a plea for unity. The fight against crime is not it's not the police alone. It's a shared responsibility that requires the involvement of every citizen who dream of a safer Jamaica. As I said before and I say again, I did a video before, and if I am in Jamaica and I witness a murder, I'm not going to go testify for what? If people come out in 10 years? No, sir. If they're not going to the departure lounge, you understand? Me rather go identify a guy at the morgue. Yeah, me rather do that. I'm not going to quote a point out on a guy. No, me guy morgue and point him out. That will be the best thing for most. I witness them. Yeah, he's the one that I best way. You know, any other way, I wrong way that you understand. That's all we I say. You know, so Corporal Smith, that is not just another statistics. It is a chilling reminder of the broader war against the normalization of violence in Jamaica. As criminals go bolder, targeting law enforcement officers, they challenge the very foundation of justice and safety. Each attack on the police is an attack on the hope of lawful society. The fight for justice in Smith's case is emblematic of a larger battle for the soul of the nation, a battle between those who uphold the law and those who seek to destroy it. This case should ignite a collective determination to support the police, reject criminality and reclaim the community from the grip of fear. To honor Corporal Smith's sacrifice, Jamaicans must rise to the occasion, whether by providing crucial information, fostering community support for law enforcement, or standing against a culture of silence and allow criminals to thrive. Every citizen have a role to play. And as I said before and I say again, it's hard. It's really hard because the way that the politicians have made it for the law-abiding citizen, people reach a point in Jamaica, if something affect them, they're no business. Because the system is designed for the criminal. The reason why I say that, this boy now, who's going to be charged with murder for the policeman, alright, him kill the policeman. Government will provide place him live, food, and everything. You might get all stipend. How you mean? Them get money when them not jail to a Jamaica. Him no work. Because them say him have him family out there for take care. And then him might get lawyer. Who will pay for all of that? The same taxpayers. So what's the sense? Everything is in favor of the criminal. What's the sense of you when you are work and not pay tax for people commit crime against you? In other jurisdictions that not work like that. In America, them give you a public defender, and guess what? Public defender not defend you. He must go in a court because he knows he not get no pay. He not get no wagga money. If you want real, you have to find that money. So justice for Corporal Christopher Smith is justice for every Jamaican who dreams of a better, safer nation. I don't know when I just tell you a real mama papa truth. I don't know when Jamaica becomes safer as a nation. His life and service must not be in vain. So let this moment galvanize the country to unite against crime and send a resounding message that Jamaica will not bow to lawlessness. So why this is troubling news for the police force? The case of justice in the departure alone, the capture of a suspect in the brutal killing of Corporal Christopher Smith at the Norman Manley International Airport had brought a momentary sense of relief to a nation grieving a fallen hero. In Jamaica, them not see him as a hero, but we at Jamaica, we see him as a hero because him put him life on the life of an ungrateful population. Some of them, but to come like most of them, because the good one and them silent, them afraid of the empty barrels and the licky and the beggy Jamaicans. They are the criminals. They are the ones who can't read and write, lazy, and them just wait, then depend on other people for, to fund their life. Them have no future. Them not live, them exist. So yet members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and those who understand the weight of this heinous crime, this development, also carry disheartening undertone. In a society plagued by escalating violence, there are a few acts more audacious and unforgivable than the murder of a police officer. It strikes at the heart of law and order and embolden those who wish to sow chaos and fear. For many in the JCF, the fact that the suspect is alive to be taken into custody is troubling. A sharp departure lounge. Yes, a sharp departure from the departure lounge outcome many believe is the appropriate fate for cop killers. Now, when I was there and even before, you kill a policeman, say a guy departure lounge. I just saw it go every jurisdiction. You don't care the cop killer guy jail. Even like although him get all airport, you have to request them and everything. You find someone if you send him there. How you mean? If I ever poison him, may I tell you that? How you mean? Yeah, how you mean? I just saw it go. When them bring food for him and them thing there at jail, yes. With the business, they know, and the film family that them bringing food come give him one of, so police not for taste it. Them for taste it and them taste it, so they must know. You understand? And that way I say. Among police force worldwide, the killing of officer is not only seen as a crime against an individual, but an attack on the very system that holds society together. In Jamaica, where criminality has been allowed to metastasize over decades and concept of the departure loan has emerged as a symbolic reckoning, a final stop for those who commit the ultimate betrayal against justice. When a cop killer escapes this reckoning, it sends the wrong message. It allows criminals to believe that even the gravest crime can end with negotiation or leniency. Meaning that in a Rasta. The departure lounge is not about vengeance, it's about ensuring that those who dare to wage war on law and order face immediate and unequivocal consequences. Anything less risk undermining the moral of the police force and emboldening the criminal underworld. A message of weakness allowing a cop killer to be taken into custody alive can be interpreted by criminals as a sign of leniency. It sends the message that even the most brazen and violent acts against law enforcement may be met with nothing more than incarceration. For officers on the ground, this undermines their authority and increases the risk they face daily. Criminals who kill police officers are often the most dangerous and emboldened individuals in society. I can't tell you, boy, I unfortunately me never get the chance to carry one in a cop killer. Yeah, I just saw it go. So we give God thanks still. We never get the check. Either violent people them this, you know. If a man kill a police and them thing, if you want to make him kill a, hey, so be it, you know, make my idea. But not me, you know, take me with you. You go by yourself, you know. These killers operate at a level of impunity that not only threaten the officers, but destabilize communities. When such individuals are not dealt with decisively, it fosters a culture where criminals feel they can act without fear of ultimate consequences. The public relies on the police force to maintain order and justice. When a cop killer is allowed to walk away from the scene of a crime, it raises questions about the system's ability to protect itself, let alone its citizens it serves. For a society already grappling with distrust in its institution, this arrest may feel like yet another example of justice delay. In a country like Jamaica, where crime is often glorified and law enforcement vilify, decisive action against cop killers serve as a critical deterrent. The departure alone is not about a lack of due process, it's about ensuring that those who target the very foundation of justice are met with swift and certain consequences. I saw it going in America. Even we in our military year was trained in that way. You kill one of our battle buddy out there in the war. Yeah, man, we level a house and everybody were inside there. Straight to the departure lounge, I just saw it go. Preemptive strike. Them can't stay there, you understand? They just call in a jet and, you know, just give them the coordinates. You understand? The longitude and latitude and them thing there and make sure it precise. Boop! Tush! Yeah, man, everybody just gone. I just saw it go. So we don't play them way there. Preservation of order, the murder of a police officer is an act of war against the state. If the state does not respond decisively, it risks losing control and credibility. Well, in Jamaica is a criminal's paradise. As I said before and I'll say again, when you're a criminal in Jamaica, you have more respect than a law-abiding citizen. Protection of officers, police officers are the first line of defense against chaos. Their moral and sense of security depend on knowing that their sacrifices are valued and that those who harm them will face the harshest repercussions. Restoring public confidence. When cop killers are met with immediate justice, it reassures the public that the system is capable of maintaining order and protecting its citizens. Corporal Smith's death should not just be a statistic or a moment of mourning. It should be a rallying cry for justice. System that does not tolerate attack on its protector. The suspect arrest, while a step forward in the investigation, must not be the final chapter in the story. Justice must be swift, firm and uncompromising. If cop killers are sent to the departure lounge in the immediate aftermath of their crime, their journey through the legal system must end the same settings, ensuring that they are permanently removed from society. That's why we love the departure lounge. For the JCF and all Jamaicans who believe in the rule of law, this case is a litmus test. It will determine whether the nation is willing to stand up to criminality with resolve and its demand, or continue to allow its defender to become target without consequences. Let Corporal Smith's death be the line in the sand. A turning point where Jamaica declare cop killers will meet their end in the departure lounge, no matter where or how their final journey begin. So that's how it go. As we can tell you, so back in my days as a detective in Jamaica, justice had a certain efficiency to it. You see, there was an unspoken understanding between law enforcement and criminal elements. You step over the line and deal with the consequences quickly. And trust me, if you were a cop killer, your time on this earth was about as short-lived as a mosquito during dengue season. It's as simple as that. Nowadays it seems even worse and worse. Get treated with kids' glove. A cop killer caught at the airport. Back in my time, that guy and his entire posse would have off the street by the next day. and not just chilling in a holding cell. No, sir. Let me paint you a picture on how it used to go down when you dare to attack one of our own. Picture this: Jamaica in the late 80s and early 90s, or early 2000s. The streets were rough, yes, but so were the men and women wearing the uniform of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We didn't have the luxury of endless bureaucracy, public outcry, or lawyers arguing over technicalities. What we had was grit, guts, and strong sense of justice. If a police officer was killed, it wasn't just a crime. It was a declaration of war, and we were soldiers in that war. When word got out that a cop killer was on the loose, the entire force would mobilize like ants and spill sugar. Every corner of Kingston, Spanish Town, or wherever the culprit thought they could hide would be lit up like Grand Market night. And we can tell you, every Dan have to start run. Because anytime one police get killed, them don't know say all of them upon notice. But I tell you, just if you just go back and look back then on them thing, you just see it island wide, sweeping. So you kill police and them thing there, nobody, you know, get no coverage on nobody. So by the end of the day, the street will be singing with whispers. Them catch him, you know, him gone. And just like that, order was restored. But I tell you, cop killer's guide to immediate retirement. The recipe for justice back was then simple. Step 1, identify the suspect. No need for high-tech surveillance or DNA evidence. Street smarts and informants got the job done faster than fingerprint scanners. Step 2, apply pressure. Whether it was knocking on a few doors or having a friendly chat with known associates, it didn't take long for someone to point us in the right direction. Step 3, resolve this issue. Let's just say the departure alone wasn't just a metaphor. You could try running, but Jamaica isn't big enough to hide when the entire JCF is after you. Sure, it was a little rough around hedges, but it worked. Criminals understood that certain lines weren't to be crossed. It wasn't just about revenge. It was about sending a message to every corner of the island that killing a police officer was the quickest way to punch your ticket out of this world. The Jamaica of today a kind of gentle approach. Fast forward to today, and it's like we are living in an entire different Jamaica. Instead of swift justice, we now have suspects calmly taken into custody, lawyers ready to argue every detail, and human rights activists lining up to ensure they are treated with the utmost care. Don't get me wrong, I am for all due process and the rule of law, but when it comes to cop killers, it feels like we have gone from decisive actions to drawn out drama fit for a Netflix series. The arrest at the airport is a perfect example. Back in the day, that guy wouldn't have even made it to the check-in. His attempt to flee would have been ending with him realizing far too late that his plane ticket did include a return flight. Number one, in a few days of them thing, that even if he left guy airport, we don't know which vehicle he left in. So everybody went out of the vehicle. Yeah, man. Straight to the departure lounge. So let me tell you, if we handle things back then the way they do now, we'd still be out there searching for suspects. We'll run into the bushes somewhere in Portland. And trust me, nobody in my team was about to spend hours trudging through mangroves and that, son. The only search and rescue we believe in was searching for justice and rescuing the peace of the community. And don't get me started on the idea of waiting for a suspect to turn himself in. No. That's like waiting for a goat thief to confess because he is suddenly overcome by guilt. Not happening. We went and got them, simple as that. Of course, I am not saying we should go back to the Wild West days of policing. The world has changed and so much law enforcement. But there is something to be said for the deterrent effect and swift and certain consequences. When criminals know that killing a cop often means immediate and unavoidable justice, it's made them think twice before pulling the trigger. The Jamaica of my time as a detective may be a memory, but the lesson of those days shouldn't be forgotten. If we want to honor and sacrifice of officers Like Corporal Smith, we need to strike a balance between modern justice and the decisiveness of the past. And who knows, maybe it's time to dust off the old departure lounge and remind criminals that some lines are never meant to be crossed. You cross it, then you book your flight straight to the departure lounge. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.